created meditation time is over now. Real meditation time is at every moment of mindfulness and wisdom. So any question or any difficulty?
Sitting is okay, but for the best explanation while we are agitation. While we are meditating, you are explaining something, some points are not clear.
You cannot catch.
Not clear enough yet for your explanation.
This means whether we should listen to the teaching or we should concentrate the object, right? Yes, even you try to focus on the object. Maybe if my voice is very loud or clear, maybe just now the generator sound appear. Although you try to be aware only the object, it is impossible. The intention or direction of mind will be changed. So we should not fix with we must do only these things. I will focus on only this thing, or I will listen the teaching only. So you should do according to the situation. Actually, what some meditator dislike about the guided meditation, because if we are guiding the meditation, that means the sound is arising. For them, they prefer just to be mindful, just being focused on one object. So they consider the arising voice, maybe generator sound or my voice, is disturbance.
Generator sounds okay, but that's all because you are teaching. Teaching has to be, you have to listen.
Yes, so that means it is okay. How to say? If how to say? It depends on subject. Maybe what our explanation is very used to or already know in your mind, you can neglect. Maybe you didn't know yet about that subject, you can listen. Actually, meditation is trying to develop mindfulness and right understanding. That means concentration and wisdom. We call Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path is what we need to develop in the way. But in Noble Eightfold Path, three factors are about the morality. Morality practice is just for practicing with the society. not to kill, not to steal, not to sexual misconduct, not to telling lies or abuse. This is the guideline for communicating with other people. So for the mental development, we should develop 5 factors only. Can you remember? Right? For the wisdom developing, we need to understand, right understanding and right thinking or right analyzing. What I'm guiding is to arise the right thinking and right reflection or right understanding. But the other 3 are you need to practice by yourself. They are right mindfulness, right concentration, and right effort. To develop mindfulness and concentration, we call to develop 3 factors. This is your responsibility. To be mindful, to have the concentrated mind, to have the right effort, you need to practice by yourself. But to develop or to arise about the right understanding and right thinking, it is mostly concerned with the teacher guiding. According to the Buddha teaching, right understanding or right thinking cannot arise without the guidelines of the people who already know the way. Today I will more analyze about their mental nature. You can take that yesterday we teach this. Maybe just now at the meditation time we hear about the sound of generator, right? Do you think that is noise or not?
Just
Huh?
a song.
That's a sound. That is for. It is according to theory. It is just a sound. Maybe he makes that sound very near or very loud. Maybe our mind can judge that is disturbance or noise. For the situation, they make the sound very loud. Maybe first we will hear that sound. So that means the mind will hear the sound. And then the mind will judge the sound is disturbance or noise. If the mind will judge that is noise, that is bad, maybe that mind become frustrated or annoyed. Is it correct? But in my saying, I say that mind will hear the sound. That mind will judge the sound as noise. And then that mind becomes frustrated. If I use that mind, it is not correct. In fact, at the moment of hearing, it is one mental state. We call eye consciousness. Yesterday I explained. That is one mental state. And then after that, maybe the mind will judge the sound is noise or disturbance. That is not the previous mind. That is new arising mind. This is not previous mind. So first mind will hear that sound. After finishing the hearing mind, the new mind will arise. That will judge. The sound was bad. After that, after judging, the sound will finish, disappear totally. After disappearing, the new mind will arise. that you might well become frustrated because the previous mind judged that is bad. So the previous mind that had judged that sound is bad, so it will condition the new mind to arise, and then the mind became frustrated. Again and again. That is process. We need to first realize is to understand this process. No need to urgent to stop the frustrated mind. Most of the meditators dislike about the frustrated mind or negative mind. They are very urgency to remove about the negative mind, angry mind, but they do not understand about what is around you. In fact, negative mind or anger, jealousy, greed, and negative thoughts are just the result of wrong view. As long as the wrong view is arising, the negative mind or defilements will arise again and again, never ending. For example, we trying to stop the wrong thinking, anger, greed, jealousy, but we can stop temporarily, right? Maybe if you have the improper consideration or improper object come in contact in senses, anger arise again. Because wrong view is creating as the cause of defilements and impurities, mental impurities. Wrong view is thinking one single mind is staying in somewhere and it is doing the judging, desiring and thinking. Can you understand?
How about that sounds, intense sounds, actually it's noise, but we didn't get much of that, and we don't think that it's not annoying to us. Is that the correct one, or that should be called as the ignorance?
You mean the sound is noise?
Noise, but we didn't get much from that sound.
We should not get. Not like that.
Because we heard it, just heard it, the sound, and we didn't think any further, and that's it. It doesn't make us annoyance.
Yesterday, the previous day, I discussed about the physical nature. Physical nature. Raining, physical nature. Sunny or heat is physical nature. Electricity, physical nature. Light, physical nature. Sound, physical nature. Light is not the disturbance or good things. This is physical nature. But maybe you want to sleep. Some people dislike about the lights for the moment of you want to sleep. Think you will consider the light is disturbance if you want to sleep. In fact, light is just the light, physical nature. It is not the real disturbance. But your desire, your intention, judge that light is disturbance for that moment. If you don't want to sleep and you want to read some books, light is, you will consider light is. So also rainy is neither good nor bad. But at the moment of you want water for planting, rainy is good. But you want to dry your clothes very fast, you think rainy is disturbance. Right? So what I mean is disturbance or problems or good things, bad things are not real existent, but just the creation or image of the weight of perception. Và tin nhá cái này đó. For example, machine of physics. The physics for the big perception. Physics, you know, physics. For the big physics is the things to eat, right? For his perception. But maybe for the human, physics is for dirty, distinguished, for dirty things, right? But for the planting people, for planting, the physics are useful things as the fertilizer. So, in fact, physics is just a combination of 4 elements, right? It is neither good nor bad. It is neither food or dirty things. But for the for the people who want to the plant, the physics can be the physics of corn or farmers, physics of cattle, corn, buffalo. They can be the fertilizer. But for the human, it is dirty things. But for the pigs, it is something to eat. So physical nature is just physical nature, but depending on the weight of perception or situation or our desire, it can be good or bad. It will become good or bad.
How about the judgment between that linear and reality and perception?
Perception is reality. Perception is one kind of mental nature. But the result of perception, the creation of perception is we call created truth or concept. How do you say? Just now, the physics is physical nature. And then the weight of perception or the mental state of perception is original truth, reality, real nature. But the result of the weight of thinking, that is dirty things or that is something to eat or that should be the fertilizer, is concept or created truth. Created truth is not true nature, but it is just the result of weight of perception, sanya. For example, spicy food is physical nature. It is neither good nor bad. Spicy food is inside the spicy food, it has some kind of taste, some kind of energies, vitamins, and so on. They are physical nature. And then, honestly, for the some of Myanmar people judge it is good things, but some people dislike and they will judge spicy food is not good. Spicy food, physical nature is spicy foods or physical nature is true nature. And then the perception mental state is true nature, that is mental nature. Spicy food is physical nature. But thinking physical nature as good things, bad things, So good in, bad in is created truth or concept. Huh? This physical nature is original truth. Original truth means true nature that is truly happening. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, they are also truly happening, truly arising, depending on the context of two physical nature. Two physical nature contact, it will cause, it will condition the eye consciousness, the new nature to arise. Perception also true nature. True nature arise after eye consciousness arising. But the result of perception is created truth. For example, I mind is real or not? I mind. Now this place, this area is our center, our place. We can say like that. But before 20 years, it is not our place. It is others' properties, right? But we bought the land and we make the Baba Center and we build the building and we manage about it. So that means our perception judge this place, this land is ours. But maybe before 20 years, 20 years ago, if we arrive here, our perception will not judge. The land is ours. So much. But in 20 years ago, perception is also arising. The perception arising, that perception will judge that is not ours. Now, we arrive here, perception arises. Seeing that place, that site, perception will arise after seeing, but that perception will judge. That is ours. So, perception arising is true nature of mentality. But ours or yours is created. Right? Now it is mine. Maybe I will present it to you. So, before giving us present, perception also happening. But before giving, the perception is arising as mental nature. But the perception is making the creation of that is mine. Maybe after giving us present to her, maybe perception is also arising. But this is next perception, new perception arising. But next perception will judge, that is not mine. I had already given. That's mean first perception is true nature as mentality. But this perception will think that is mine. But after giving to her, second new perception will arise. This is arising newly. That perception will think that is not mine, that is hers. So, mine, hers are concept or created truth. But perception arising is true nature, true reality as mental nature.
I mind is the created truth.
Yes?
After we judge?
Yeah, yes.
So, if we change the judge about the perception, we can stop the suffering.
Yes, yes, yes.
If we judge bad or good or anything, after that we have suffering. For example, with the motor is noisy.
Huh?
The motor, the engine sound. Yeah, the sound. Maybe it's noisy. Maybe someone is very stressed with it. This person change the judge about the sound, and after that, stop the judge like a bad sound. After that, don't mean nothing. Stop the judge. After that, this person don't suffer anymore about the sound.
There is the right view.
Actually, we do not directly to stop the judgment or perception. Just to be mindful the way or the function of that perception at the moment of arising. For the theory, we were trying to stop, we were trying to reduce about the greed, anger, and negative mind. But at the moment of arising, we should not try to directly remove. Just be mindful, just be observed. That is not mine or yours. It is impermanent nature or condition arising newly, depending on corresponding causes. Can you understand?
Yeah, so don't change.
Yes, we do not directly change. We do not try directly to change. ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲဆိုတော့ဥပမာဒေါသတက်လာရင်တို့ကအဲ့ဒေါသယူမကောင်းဘူးဆိုပြီးတော့ဓာတ်ရိုက်မပယ်ဘူးဟောပေါ့အခုဒါပါတော့ဒီအတန်ကိုစိတ်ထဲကနေပြီးတော့မကောင်းတဲ့အရာကိုထင်ထားတယ်ခါအဲ့မကောင်းတဲ့ထင်ထားတာကြီးကိုမဖြစ်ရဘူးဆိုပြီးတော့မဖယ်ဘူးငါတို့ကတရားဓမ္မတွေအဲ့လိုဖြစ်နေဒေါသစိတ်ဖြစ်နေတာမကောင်းဘူးဖယ်ရမယ်အဲ့ဒါပါတော့ဒီဟာကြီးဖြစ်သွားရင်မကောင်းဘူးဖယ်ရမယ်ပေါ့ဒါမမှန်တော့ဒီပေါ်လာတဲ့ခိုက်မှာသူကပါလေဆိုတော့ဟိုပြောရတော့သူ့တဘာဝအမှန်ကိုသိအောင်အရင်လောက်ရမှာပေါ့လေစောစောလေးပေါ့သူကမြန်လာပြင်းနေတော့ကြားဒီစိတ်ကပဲကြားသွားပြီးတော့ဒီစိတ်ကပဲဘာဖြစ်လဲမကောင်းဘူးတတ်မှတ်လိုက်တယ်ဟာအဲ့ဒါကြီးကမြင်ဖယ်ထုတ်ရမယ်သူကအဲ့လိုတင်တယ်မဟုတ်ဘူးကျွန်တော်တို့အဓိကကပါလေဆိုတော့မမှန်တော့မကြိုက်ဘူးဒေါသတက်တာတော့မကောင်းဘူးပေါ့အဲ့ဒါနောက်တစ်ဆင့်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကပြောရတော့ဒိဋ္ဌိကြီးဖြုတ်တာကြားတာတစ်စိတ်ကလို့ပေါ့အဲ့ဒီပေါ်မှာမကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်ထင်တာကတစ်စိတ်ပေါ့ဒါပါတော့ဒေါသထွက်သွားရင်လည်းအဲ့ဒါတစ်စိတ်ပဲသူကသူ့တဘာဝဖြစ်စဉ်လို့သူကနားလေတာပြောရင်တော့သူကဗာလဲဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမကောင်းမှုလုပ်လိုက်တာလည်းငါမဟုတ်ဘူးဒီတင်ညာရဲ့တဘာဝပဲသူကဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့တို့ဆောက်လို့ပေါ့ဝက်ပြင်းရင်တော့သူကဗာလဲဆိုတော့မစင်ကိုသူကကြိုက်စရာလို့တင်ညာပေါ်မှာပဲမပေါ်ရင်လို့မရဘူးသူကအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့လေဝက်ပြင်းရင်တော့မစင်ကိုစားစရာလို့ဖြစ်နေပါပဲလူဖြစ်ရင်တော့စောစောလို့ပေါ့ဒါပါတော့တရားတိုင်းနေအတန်ထွက်ရင်ဖုံးလိုက်ရင်တော့မကောင်းဘူးဆိုတဲ့တင်ညာပေါ်ဦးမှာပဲမပေါ်နဲ့ဆိုလို့မရဘူးသူကအဲ့ဒါပေါ်လာရင်သူကဘယ်လိုနားလည်မှာတော့အဲ့ဒါတင်ညာပေါ်တာပဲတင်ညာပေါ်တာပဲမကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်ပေါ်တာမဟုတ်ဘူးသူအဲ့လိုနားလေလိုက်သူအဲ့လိုနားလေမှမြိုင်သူကသူတင်ညာပြောင်းသွားမယ်သူတင်ညာကြီးကိုမဖြစ်ရဘူးလို့ပြောပေါ့ဒီပြောတော့ဘုရားဟောမှာဆိုတဲ့သူကရှိတယ်သူကများတော့ပြီးတော့တို့ကတင်ညာဘာလို့မှားနေလဲဆိုတော့နေဆတင်ညာဖြစ်နေတယ်ဒုက္ခတင်ညာဖြစ်နေတယ်အတ္တတင်ညာဖြစ်နေအဲ့ဒါကိုတို့ကနေဆတင်ညာပြောင်းအောင်မယ်ဒုက္ခတင်ညာပြောင်းအောင်မယ်အနတ္တတင်ညာပြောင်းပြောရင်တော့ဒီစိတ်ကပဲကြားတယ်ဒီစိတ်ကပဲမကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်လုပ်တယ်ဒီစိတ်ကပဲဒေါသတက်အဲ့ဒါနေဆတင်ညာဖြစ်နေတာဒီစိတ်ကပဲဒီစိတ်ကပဲဒီစိတ်ကပဲအဲ့ဒါကိုဆိုတော့လို့ပေါ့ဒါသူကနေဆလုပ်လိုက်တာပေါ့ကြားတာတစ်စိတ်မကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်ကလုပ်တာတစ်စိတ် တင်ညာကလောက်တာဒေါသထွက်တာကနောက်တစ်စိတ်ဆိုတော့ပြောတော့နေစာတင်ညာပြောင်းမလိုက်တာပေါ့လေအနတ္တတင်ညာပြောင်းမလိုက်တာတင်ညာပြောင်းမလိုက်တင်ညာကြီးကိုမဖြတ်ချဘူးနည်းနည်းပြောကြည့်ဘာစိတ်တွေကိုဓာတ်ရိုက်မပယ်ဘူးပေါ့we were not trying to directly attach about the good things no we do not try directly reject about the bad things actually what we think about good things bad things are pretty the truth first we were trying to realize like that တော့မကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်ဆိုတာကိုထင်တဲ့အတိုင်းပေါ့မကောင်းဘူးထင်ရင်တော့မြန်မြန်ဖယ်တော့မယ်ကောင်းတယ်ထင်ရင်တော့ဒါကိုရအောင်ကြိုးစားမယ်အခုကအဲ့မကောင်းဘူးကောင်းတယ်ဆိုတာကဒီတင်ညာကလုတ်ထားတဲ့တတ်မှတ်ချက်တွေပဲလို့အရင်နားလည်အောင်လုပ်ရမှာပေါ့
Actually that thing or good thing is just created
that by perception
so it's not that's the process we have to analyze one by one it was the consequences of that song and then it happened like of this moment so we have to understand this process
as nature
how we can stop the bad judge.
So Saya explained that it doesn't need to
directly remove
stop it. Yes. But we have to understand the process.
As they are.
Yeah. And if we change the view, it will be later on. It will be okay. Whether it had to be as such or written.
So just understand the process.
Yes.
We can
change the view.
Yes, if we can understand and realize the nature as they are correlate, the negative mind or wrong mind will remove accordingly. Because wrong judgment or wrong way of perception are happening because of the wrong view or not understanding their true nature, true process as they are. If you can see and realize the nature as they are in the right way, how do you say, the negative mind or wrong judgment will not arise.
But one thing, the mind process is very fast, and before we notice it, notice what is the real one. It's happened. It's done.
Yes.
It's done. The process is very fast.
Yes. Actually, we can be mindful and realize after disappearing, after finishing. But we need to be realized like that. Machine or my way to at the right moment we cannot right moment from the for ignorance no mà do what as well good the ignorance ဆိုတာကသူကမြေတော်မင်းတော့ဂယုမဆိုင်တာကိုပြောတာမဟုတ်ဘူးကျွန်တော်ဒီအခုတုံးတဲ့ ignorance အဝိဇ္ဇာဆိုတာကသူကအမှန်မသိမှုကိုပြောတာသူကအမှန်မသိမှုဆိုတာကျွန်တော်အဲ့ထဲမှာပတ်စံဘယ်လောက်ရှိလဲဆိုတာကိုအမှန်မသိတာကိုသူက ignorance ဆိုမခေါ်ဘူးကိုမတော်ဘူးတဲ့လမ်းကိုမသိတာကိုသူက ignorance ဆိုမခေါ်ဘူးသူအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ဒါပေမဲ့ယူကရိန်းမှာဒုက္ခရောက်နေတဲ့လူကိုကလစ်လူမသိတော့လစ်လူရှုထားတယ် ignorance ဆိုမခေါ်ဘူးပေါ့ဟုတ်တယ်သူက reality ကိုမသိတာtruth ကိုမသိတာကိုပဲ ignorance ဆိုခေါ်တကူကိုမသိလို့ဂယုမဆိုင်တာကignorance မဟုတ်ဘူး
I'm just clarifying whether we heard the sound, but we didn't get much on that. Is that the ignorance? Saya say that it's not like that. If you heard it, but what happened in our mind? We have to we didn't notice our mind process is the ignorance.
That means the definition or meaning of ignorance. In the first day, I explained what is ignorance. I give the example of the scarecrow, right? If we think the scarecrow as a human, that is ignorance. That means you are not seeing the reality as they are. So you thinking the reality as other things. I give another example. You see the mirage or reflection as water. That is ignorance or delusion. It is better to use the term delusion or wrong view. It is better. Ignorance, what is sometimes we can misunderstand. Delusion or wrong view is main cause of suffering and mental defilements. Greed and anger are also the result of wrong view. If you can remove the wrong view, the greed and anger cannot arise. For the example, the bugs, the animals are very afraid of about the scarecrow. But if they can know the reality, that is not real human. It is just that why it had do nothing for them. They will not be afraid. No need to stop their fear intentionally. So also, if you can see the truth or reality, the fear or anger or hatred will not arise. No need to remove intentionally. So what I mean is, that is we call right understanding. So two parts in meditation practice. Mindfulness or concentration is trying to remove directly. We call samatha meditation. But they are removing is just for temporarily. For example, you feel anger arising. You can change your attention, only the breathing. Anger will stop. But it is not forever stopping. Just for temporary stopping. But you can understand there is no I, mine. No need to remove anger intentionally. Because anger is just a conditioned result of wrong view. For example, how to say, now this is mine, right? Maybe I drop it on the way, but I didn't notice it dropping. Maybe I reach my place. Maybe I cannot find my phone. Maybe worries will rise, fear will rise. Right? But maybe Now maybe I will give it to her, present it. Maybe she will drop it. She will say, Saya, teacher, yesterday or just now, I dropped the phone. You have present to me. I will not be so worried too much, because I can understand the reality that is not mine, that is already past present to her. So no need to stop the worry intentionally. What I mean is, if we can see the truth or reality in the right way, the negative mind or wrong perception cannot arise. So, right understanding or realizing the physical nature as physical nature, mental nature as mental nature. At the moment of perception arising, whether it will be judged good things or bad things, that is just the mental nature or its characteristic, its function, its nature. To understand the nature, we should understand and realize about their characteristic and function. For example, you feel pain for long sitting. Pain is physical or mental?
Pain is mental.
Actually, if you sit a long time, in Pali is Patavi, the earth elements are more dominant than the other elements. The characteristic of earth element is hardness or tightness. So hardness, tightness is just the characteristic or nature of earth elements. Hardness, tightness is neither good nor bad. Even you have already enlightened or purified mind. If you sit for a long time, the earth elements will arising and dominant than the other elements. So for that moment, how do you say, the mental state or perception will judge. That is not good, or that is not helpful for healthy body. So they are just physical nature and mental nature. Just to be mindful, just to realize physical nature as physical nature, mental nature as mental nature. We do not force whether you should change the posture or not. So, by seeing the characteristics of hardness, tightness, you can realize that is just earth elements arising. It is just physical nature. So, by realizing or by being mindful, by noticing the characteristic about hardness, tightness, you can realize that is just physical nature. At the moment of physical nature arising, physical nature is just physical nature. It is neither good nor bad. But then the nature of perception the nature of sanya. One make judgment. That is good for health. That is not good for health. That is also the characteristic and function of perception mental state. We cannot stop or remove about the perception mental state. If we remove totally about the perception mental state, there will be only 3 mental states. That is and not the law of nature. သူတင်ညာကိုပယ်လိုက်မယ်ဆိုရင်သူကခန္ဓာ5ပါးခန္ဓာ4ပါးပဲဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့သူကအဲ့လိုမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့ဥမာတို့ကသမုဒိယသစ္စာဆိုရင်လည်းဒီတိုင်းပဲပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒါသမုဒိယသစ္စာကိုဖယ်ရမယ်ဆိုရင်သူကသစ္စာ4ပါး3ပါးပဲဖြစ်တော့မှာပေါ့သူကတင်ညာကဟိုပါပေါ့ဒီပြောရင်တော့သူကဒိဋ္ဌိကသူကအဲ့တင်ညာကအမှန်မှားတာကြောင့်သူကဒိဋ္ဌိဖြစ်လာတာသူကတင်ညာဝိပါဒတာဆိုဟုတ်တယ်သူကတင်ညာကအမှန်မှားနေတော့ဒီမှာပါလာမှာပေါ့
Saya Soe Win Htut